in our last conversation 2 years ago, you said something that I really liked. You said, money buys me the time to create. And then famously last year you won, the Audi Award, which is not only a prestigious prize, but also comes with a monetary prize.
Yeah.
Is that statement still valid for you?
Yeah, because that time I wasn't in a place where I had particularly money to start up a new project and do pre-production, and because I'm independent, I love to just stay independent for that period when I make the pre-production. So basically write the script or do the storyboard, and being in need of money is really making it obviously very tough to do something that's your own thing, because you have to do compromises, and that's okay. But I have this luxury now that I don't have to do that, and I can actually focus because of this award to buy myself time and work on my thing, and I need to use this time well. But it's huge.
Well, congratulations again.
Thanks.
But I mean, still, so when we follow you, Instagram, and we see what you've been up to. I mean, it's a festival here, it's an award ceremony there, and you've been traveling a lot. And since last time we spoke, you also said that, it takes a lot of quiet time for your creation process, right? Being so busy, have you had the time to get back to work and to continue working? Or did you say, I'm just going to take this now, run with it, and see where it's going to take me?
I mean, because Solar Walk was doing so well, I didn't have the luxury to not go to these very prestigious festivals, and I also didn't want to miss out on going to Canada, to Ottawa Film Festival, which was the first time where I got a film selected, and that was huge for me because I always wanted to be there. They have very good curatorial work going on. So that's one example, and then you get to, and I was invited to conferences to talk, which was, a job, sort of. Right. I mean, I got paid for that, but it's still something that takes a lot of time and energy, that's true. And I didn't have the time to just sit down and be very focused about my personal work. So I took small commissions here and there, but they were all easy in the sense of they let me do my own thing. It was fun to do it, but it wasn't related to my new project that I want to develop now this year. So I told myself, okay, I'm just gonna go with this now and say yes to these actually good opportunities and meet some more people. And, it's never lost time.
Right.
I mean, it is still pushing your work more out there, and it's every time, and meeting new people and getting your name more out there is going to help you to stay independent. I have this feeling that it makes it stronger.
I could just see your animations and your drawings maybe on a big ad campaign. What if a big company approaches you and says, "Oh my God, this is amazing. We love this. Let's print it on every bag and put it out there." Is that something where you see your artistic integrity compromised, or you say, fuck it, I have a big reach and I'm not married to my children here and I want people to see?
I think it would be a tough decision, and it really would depend on the brand. It would 100% depend. I will never say never to things that I have never tried.
Right.
I don't know. I can imagine if some big brand that is a powerful brand but still stands for something that I believe in and that I think is artistically also relevant. It can be, let's say, a fashion brand that I think, let's say, would be I think artistically is, even though I'm not interested in fashion, I would think of it as something interesting and groundbreaking. And if they would ask me, would you design textile or something? Yeah, sure. I think so. But I don't know about, selling,
something more mundane or...
Yeah, no, I don't think... I also, when I get commissioned, I really try and stay true to myself. I'm not taking every single thing that is thrown at me. I don't want that because I do think that affects filmmakers' style and sort of like what you stand for, and especially if you have done a couple of films, I think you should be aware of what you are doing, and it's not just like left and right everything, and you should just focus on your.
Yeah, you were saying that you're looking or you're prepping a feature now. Is that true? Or developing
a
feature?
Yeah, I mean, I would.
And would that be animation or non-animation?
It's gonna be animation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would that be famously without dialogue or with dialogue?
I would love to actually do dialogue, but
right.
But I wrote a little. I collaborated with 2 other filmmakers on a short film for FX Networks, and that one had narration, and I wrote most of it, and it was really fun to write something.
Written by you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just, it was like a David Attenborough-esque, like a nature documentary that I had to write about dinosaurs and like women. Like it's a strange little short film. But I had so much fun doing that, and it was so different. I was like, I don't have to show anything in movement or animation. I just do writing. I just write it down. The character says it, and it's done. It's out there. Obviously, you do acting and this and that.
Right.
And then we had such a good thing because we had Peter Serafinovich say, do you know him? He's a really cool English actor, and he does a lot of voice acting, and he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, so he's like a name.
Right.
And he was just the best guy to work with. It was impressive. Like I was like, we need sort of like a sexy David Attenborough, and he was just like doing it.
Could you see yourself directing with real people, writing something now that you enjoy?
I hope so. I mean, I'm only 30 years old. I hope I'm not going to do the same thing until, the end of my life. So I would.
Well, it's not the worst thing either, but.
No, but I think I would get bored. And
it's important to reinvent.
Yeah, it's
yourself.
very important, I think. And honestly, I think I wish that would be my big, big dream if I could, if I would have infinite amount of money and I would still have creative freedom. So this is a very imaginative scenario, but if that would happen, I would love to just work with a creature shop in California with like Stan Winston, or something, go in there and tell them what to do and then just make some like a feature film that has live action, but there is these like magical parts embedded in them, like magical realism basically, which that would be.
And total artistic freedom.
Yeah, so that's not gonna happen.
Well, give us a call when you get that infinite amount of money.
Okay.